Welcome to the TMZ podcast. Devin here as usual, and we have Branson here for one more day, right? At least in front of the camera.
Right. This is my last morning covering for Charlie Cotton. He's coming back from Washington, D.C.
We hope. He sent me a selfie from bed this morning, shirtless.
Really?
That's the first thing I woke up to this morning, saying good morning.
Is that a normal text from him?
No, not normal, and not like the thing I want to see. The first thing I see when I wake up and look at my phone, it's probably the last thing I wanted to see.
Right.
But that's how I started my day.
But I still am doing the afternoon.
True.
Now it's the new afternoon podcast, so you can catch me there if you're missing my takes.
And they for sure will be missing them. So we're just going to cover two stories today. We'll start, we'll get into the other story I woke up to this morning, which was shocking, but it's also like in today's day and age, nothing really shocks me. But President Trump just sharing, I mean, there's no other way to say it, a very racist video depicting Barack and Michelle Obama.
Right. This is shocking even for him.
Right.
Even for him.
And yeah, we'll get into, we'll show it to you. We'll tell you, exactly where it was posted. And the White House has responded as well.
That's wild.
Explaining it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the story that we have been covering extensively all week, the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie and her abductors, and the first deadline passed yesterday on this alleged ransom note. The brothers spoke out again, so we do have some updates there, and we will get into that at length.
Right.
So for starters, President Trump, he posts a racially offensive video, and there's really no other way to say that. The clip, you can get into so explain to the viewers kind of basically where this was posted and what was posted.
Sure. So President Donald Trump, he posted a offensive video depicting Barack and Michelle Obama as apes. That's exactly what I just said. That's exactly what he posted. Reposted a meme video. The video was uploaded Thursday night to Trump's Truth Social account. So the clip opens with an audio discussing the alleged fraud in the 2020 presidential election, the election that Trump lost to Joe Biden, but he has been repeatedly claiming that it was stolen from him. Now, in this video, it's just, actually, we have it. Let's just play it.
Yeah, this is the video.
This is the video.
So when the vote stopped counting, and this has been noted in other countries as well, President Trump was significantly ahead. When reporting and counting resumed, there was a massive spike occurred that favored Joe Biden.
I mean, the only word to really say is it's disgusting. And at this point, it's like racism, not even like behind the scenes, like they're just like putting it out there.
Yeah, it's right in front of your faces. But I will say, first I thought that because it's a screen recording. I thought it was a screen recording, and then what happened is, like when you're watching a video and then it skips to the next video. I thought that's what happened here, but that's no way the case, because the White House has now confirmed that he was doing this on purpose.
Yeah. So Caroline Leavitt, everyone's favorite spokesperson, released a quote, because obviously we reached out to the White House and we're like, what the fuck is going on here? And she said, this is from an internet meme video depicting President Trump as the king of the jungle and Democrats as characters from The Lion King. Please stop the fake outrage and report on something today that actually matters to the American public.
Well, and there was another photo that was posted of him as a lion.
So you were the ones who posted the video. So if you're like the second part of this about report on something that actually matters, then don't post racist shit.
Yeah, this is shocking even for him. This is crazy.
I'm never shocked anymore. And it's just, disgusting. That's the only thing you can say. And it's like they knew. Okay, I don't care if this was from a Lion King like meme that went around where it's saying he's the king of the jungle. They clearly knew what they were doing by putting the Obamas on monkeys.
I think it was directly what he was trying to put out there was the racist part, and then they kind of had to circle back and say, no, he's just the king of the jungle. I think that they're kind of just trying to save
horrible
themselves.
Excuse. And honestly, I'm not a type of person that like puts credence to like the fact that they try to do all these distractions for everything that's going on, like the Epstein files, for instance. But like, it's hard to argue one way or the other. Why else is he putting this video out? The election thing, like, dude, that we've moved past that. Like, this was clearly trying to.
That was years ago. He won the election.
He's clearly trying to distract from something and put like, they're trying to say focus on things that actually matter. They're clearly putting this out there to have the media focus on this instead of other things, which is.
TMZ did reach out to Barack and Michelle Obama for comment, but no response has been received. I don't know if they're going to respond.
I can't imagine
to
they'd even respond to this. If they do, I'm sure they'll post a very lengthy statement on their socials where they'll take the high road like they always do. But this was absolutely fucking disgusting.
And then it goes to the ape video, and then it goes to like a guy like working on something. I don't know. This whole thing was just out of control. I don't know.
Nothing really else to say about that.
Let's just move on then. Let's move on.
So the story that everyone in the United States, maybe in the world, I've obviously been here, so I don't know about the world, but was this Nancy Guthrie investigation, and we've obviously been covering it at length. So we got the ransom note, and obviously forwarded it to the police department, as well as the FBI got a hold of it, and then they did this big press conference yesterday where. At least how I interpreted it, they don't really have any suspects. At least they're not saying publicly.
Yeah, right.
And the other takeaway is that they gave the timeline of everything that went down, but they're really taking this ransom note that the media outlets, including ourselves, received seriously.
Well, look at the guy who was arrested yesterday. The FBI arrested a Los Angeles man who was also texting or reaching out to the family asking for the Bitcoin, and they were very quickly able to trace that back to his first and last name. The number was registered to his, and he was arrested on federal charges.
That guy is a dumbass. And they also said that this has nothing to do with the ransom note. They were able to say that they believe that, according to their investigation, this guy has nothing to do with this separate.
Well, that's why I was going to say that the FBI, they're really good at this stuff, really good at tracing back, especially with ransom notes like this. I've seen cases in the past like this. So this one specifically, they mentioned items in the press conference yesterday, and they actually revealed those items: the Apple Watch, the floodlight, which
being destroyed,
which is probably why they're taking this so seriously, and they can't trace it back.
Right. So they did, whoever it is that put this note out, clearly did put in a little nuggets in there to make you believe, okay, this isn't just a scammer. This is someone that would actually know, inside the house, that this floodlight, all that stuff.
Well, they want proof of life, and the first deadline is passed yesterday. 4 p.m. was the first deadline, and then the next deadline is Monday, this coming Monday, saying that if they do not pay the millions of Bitcoin, that they are going to have a serious consequence, and you can probably imagine what that means.
Yeah, so obviously the stakes get higher on Monday after the second deadline. And another takeaway I have is that clearly the Guthrie family is at least taking this ransom note seriously, because you remember when Savannah and her brother and her sister posted the original video, they spoke directly about this ransom note. And now yesterday at 4 p.m., the first deadline had passed. Savannah posted another video on her Instagram. This one was just of her brother Cameron, and I think we have it, right? So we'll play what Cameron said yesterday.
This is Cameron Guthrie. I'm speaking for the Guthrie family. Whoever is out there holding our mother, we want to hear from you. We haven't heard anything directly. We need you to reach out, and we need a way to communicate with you so we can move forward. But first, we have to know that you have our mom. We want to talk to you, and we are waiting for contact.
So essentially, they want open communication with these people who have their mom, and essentially sounds like, yeah, we're down to start a dialogue and potentially pay the money, but we need to know she's still alive.
Well, this is very difficult because the authorities also revealed that this person said that there will be no further correspondence from that initial ransom letter.
Which makes sense, though, because, I mean, if you're them, so they're clearly being very careful how they're releasing this information. They sent the ransom note just to media outlets, hoping that obviously that would then get back to the cops and then it would be reported on. But they're they don't want to leave clearly any trace of how to get in contact with them. Also, I mean, they're asking for Bitcoin, which is obviously very untraceable. So they're being extremely careful with how they're going about the communication. And at least thus far, seems like they have no interest in having any direct communication, or as far as I've seen, they have yet to release anything that proves that she's still alive.
I really don't believe that this person is going to say anything after this because, again, they said no further correspondence. That's what the authorities revealed. And this person might see this as a ploy from the family, from the FBI, to then try and trace it back again.
Right.
He might feel like he or she might feel like she's being set up or putting themselves in another difficult position.
Right.
And this is the really difficult part. But I truly believe that, at the end of the day, you have to do what you have to do for your mother. And if they do
For sure.
pay this ransom, the public, we've seen GoFundMes all across the board. I was thinking about this. People are going to make sure that she's reimbursed for this whole thing, I feel.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, it's such a hard position to be put in because obviously you're going to do whatever you can to get your mother back safe. I obviously have no inside information on this, on whether or not they're actually considering paying it.
Yeah,
maybe when they're going to decide, like maybe they're thinking, the FBI's on this. We're going to let them at least work until the second deadline to try to find these guys before we, make that decision. But
it's very possible that they might find them before.
Exactly. So and there's a second deadline, which is Monday. So yeah, I mean, again, just cannot imagine what this family's going through. And like everyone, I think we're just hoping, local law enforcement, FBI gets some type of legit lead and are able to find out who took her mother.
This is the FBI. The FBI.
I have faith in the FBI.
I have faith in the FBI.
Once I saw the FBI stepping in, I was like, okay, now I feel good. I didn't really feel great when it's just local Tucson
Pima County Sheriff.
No shots at them, but they didn't seem very impressive to me off the jump as far as their press release, their press conferences were going and them opening up the house to where a reporter was able to go and get photos of blood on the doorstep. But now that the FBI are involved, I feel like, they have, obviously all resources are being put towards this case. And I just cannot imagine, soon we're not going to have some type of update with at least a suspect or a prime suspect or a tip that's going to lead them to finding out where she is or who these people are.
But it's very scary because today is Friday.
Right.
First deadline is passed, and there's 2.5 days.
Yeah, the
until
weekend.
Midday Monday.
Yeah.
So everyone's going to be paying attention to what's happening in the next few days.
Yeah.
And we will too. TMZ's all over this.
For sure.
So
they're not doing, I know for today, they're not doing a press conference like they did yesterday. They've already said, which is probably good. Like, I don't really need to hear from anyone in law enforcement publicly until they have some information that they might want to put out to the public that can help them in their investigation. So,
on a positive note, the Super Bowl is this weekend. What do you got planned?
What do I have planned? That's actually since I've worked here, obviously we always are here early Monday. I mean, I don't really I go to the Super Bowl party. I'll have a couple beers.
The food is the best part.
Yeah, I'll eat a little. I actually am still trying to figure that out. So if you know of anything, hit me up.
I will.
Yeah, I don't know if you have any plans, but
actually, I'm going with my co-host on Inside the Ring, my wrestling podcast. She's taking me as a +1 to the Shaq's house party tonight. Shaq's.
So you asked me a question so that you could humble brag.
No.
So you asked me a question of what I was doing.
I'm
so
excited,
you could tell me about something really cool you were doing.
I'm just saying I'm excited. I'm not going to the game.
Do you get a +1?
I wish. Trust me, my girlfriend already asked that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, trust me.
That's
trust
fair.
me.
That's fair.
No, I'm not going to the Super Bowl game, but I am going to the Shaq party tonight and then Sports Illustrated.
Look at this guy. Are you freaking kidding me? He didn't give a damn what I was doing for the Super Bowl.
I do. I want to know what show are you going to watch on the couch tonight at home? Like, are you watching Everybody Loves Raymond?
I'm clearly not going to be doing anything as cool as what you're doing this weekend. I mean, I'll probably be raising my daughter.
I have to drive 6 hours after work today.
Oh, because these parties are in SF.
It's in SF.
You didn't want to fly?
I want to, but I'm the driver.
Wait, you're driving her.
I'm driving her.
Oh wow, you guys are going on a road trip.
We're going road tripping.
Have you gassed up the car? Have you figured out what snacks you're bringing?
I brought a bow tie and a velvet suit with me.
Okay.
And
are you going there and then are you staying up there?
I'm from there.
Oh yeah, you're
So
from
I'm just
Gilroy,
gonna-
right?
I'm
the
just
garlic
gonna-
capital
Well,
of the world.
around that area.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be a really tiring weekend.
I can't wait to hear about it all on Monday.
All right, I won't be here to talk to you about it. On Monday.
Perfect. So you're not even. So you're not working either.
Yeah. All right. Well, comments time.
We will get
Sorry
into
about
the
that.
comments. No, yeah, I'm super jealous
excited.
of
I'm
Branson's
excited.
weekend, and I probably won't be doing shit. Trump. I'm just saying, on brand for him. Yeah, unfortunately, in the world we're living in, the president can just say or put out extremely racist garbage, and it's just like, oh, that's on brand for him. Nothing new today. Crazy. Marilee, this is his anger towards them. Anger equals crimes.
I don't really know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
I'm moving on.
Anger,
But thank you for the comment.
Yeah, anger doesn't always equal crime.
Explain what that means in the comments again.
Mama for coffee. No one cares about this stuff. Rage baiting is over. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of people that care about it, but he is definitely rage baiting.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure. 692312. I'm seriously sick of Trump owning the news.
Yeah, it's what happens when I mean, especially being the president and doing something like this. Like, if he wasn't the president, this would be massive news. But like, he's the president. It's
Crazy.
like insane.
On to the Nancy Guthrie investigation. Edwina Caparelli, 9911. This person or persons has watched too many movies. You cannot leverage somebody's life in exchange for money without some assurance.
I like how you said
Facts.
Edwina, which is
Edwin.
Edwin.
It's Edwin A.
Edwina's a cool name, though.
Edwina.
It could be Edwina.
No, it's definitely Edwin. My bad, Edwin.
It's a female Edwin.
Hey, that's on me, bro. Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of these ransom movies, and usually you need some assurance, or like, why would someone just hand over money when they don't even know if this person is still alive?
You know who who's the celebrity who does this for a living? Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, Dog.
You know,
yeah.
we need like I'm shocked he hasn't gotten involved yet. You know, we need people.
The
like
FBI's involved. We don't need Dog.
You never know, man.
No.
You never know. Like
I love Dog.
He's
though.
like the Liam Neeson.
He's entertaining as all hell, but Dog, we don't need Dog.
Well, he's going through a lot of stuff right now, anyway. So
Yeah, he's got his own
problems.
Yeah. Jenny, Lulu, this is terrorizing us all. I can't even imagine how the family is doing. Yeah, I can't either. I mean, they all looked. I mean, you saw how they looked in the first video yesterday. The brother was the only one who spoke. So. Yeah, obviously our thoughts are with the Guthrie family for sure. Who do you got for the Super Bowl? Seahawks or Pats? I think
What's the outcome here?
It's the fans, you guys, the viewers think 69% think the Seahawks.
Yeah, that's right.
I think the Seahawks are favored. Yeah. I don't know. I will be honest
Making
with you.
bets?
I don't really. No, I used to be a big betting guy. I stay away from betting. I have some squares.
When you lost your previous house and
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
Yes,
got
exactly.
you.
So I stay away from betting, but I do put money on squares.
which we
$50.
have at the office right now, right? Are you? Winning?
Yeah, no, I don't know if I'm on that one. I'm on a friend's one. I'll probably try to get on that one, but I probably would, if I were to guess, I would say the Seahawks.
Well, they call
Just
me
because they have a great defense.
They call me the parlay king.
And by who is they?
Prize Picks.
They called you that.
Well, I mean, like
specifically.
they insinuated it.
And
I just keep
what history do you have?
Well, here's the
so
deal.
you hit one parlay.
Last year I hit a few good parlays,
Okay.
and then in my last run on Prize Picks, 11 loss streak.
So
11 straight losses.
you are the parlay king for them because they're making all their money.
I'm funding Prize Picks.
Yeah. You have a parlay for the Super Bowl or not?
I'm gonna be making plenty. On Sunday.
You don't want to give them out for free here though, obviously.
No, I mean, you just gotta look at the this, then, and that. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the NFL or football, but I just go on Twitter and I look at the picks that everybody else is doing.
it.
I just tail.
Got it. Well,
Yeah.
have a great weekend, man. Sounds like it's
You
going to be a
too.
lot of fun.
I honestly, I would love to be on the couch tonight and watch Everybody
sure.
Loves
Okay.
Raymond.
Yeah. I don't know why you keep referencing Everybody Loves Raymond. I haven't
That's
heard
because
about
that's what
Is
I
that
watch.
your show?
That's what I watch at night.
That makes total sense.
It makes you relax.
All right, guys.
Seinfeld. All right.
All right, guys.
See you later.
Later.